at
Cool.
least rolling.
Great. Okay, so before we get started, Braxton, my thought is, our goal is about 10 minutes total, 8 to 10 minutes, so it's real tight.
Yeah.
We, I think, want to talk about kind of if you could briefly tell us what the mission is behind the event, and then if we could
Yeah.
talk about logistics, what's different this year and what you're looking forward to, I think that would be great.
Sure. Awesome. So,
Anything that we want to make sure we get across.
um, I think that the just talking about this year's keynote speaker, like who's going to be doing what, who's doing entertainment, who's speaking, making sure we say where it is, what time, and the things they're going to be offering there. And then the things that he wanted me to highlight is just what they've done so far, money wise. So the numbers of all that. Um, just so people can see how big a deal it is.
Cool.
So, what is the have what is the schedule for when the scholarships are awarded?
They get awarded at the different high school scholarship nights that all the public schools around here do. So
Okay,
we send a representative from the board to be a part of those scholarship nights and present them then.
so you could tell us what was given out this past May.
Yeah, and in the fourth year they gave away $40,000 to 11 different kids. So yeah,
So that was the fourth year, and this is the fifth year?
this past year was the fourth year that we're coming into the fifth.
Okay, but this is the fourth year of Fins and Feathers.
Yes, yeah.
Got it. Great.
What do you think, Mac?
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay, so as we hop on, then Mackenzie, do you want to introduce Braxton? Tell me what part you want to run.
Well, this is not my wheelhouse, but I mean, whatever you think.
Will you tilt your camera down because you're
Sure.
you're you're a little peanut in the
Yeah,
screen.
I know how to do it. Hang on. Let's see if I can. I might have to just take it off of this stand altogether. Let's try that.
Yeah, mine's like jerry rigged right now.
How's that?
So good.
Okay.
So good.
Shorter than everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Great.
Well, then great. Let's get to it.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning and happy Friday.
Good.
Yay. I know this is
Hey.
kind of weird because normally I'm at the office and so I would be sitting next to Mackenzie, but I had to be home this morning. And so we are winging it because that is
Yeah.
what this is all about,
Love,
right?
love it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So, Braxton, I don't know if you know this, but of course, you know that Meg is out having had baby Sadie, who just
Oh,
celebrated her 2-month
oh,
birthday.
so
Happy birthday, baby Sadie.
yes.
And so she'll be back in just a few weeks. But in the meantime, I've had so many incredible members of our team join me as co-host on Coffee with
Cool.
MC. And today it is Mackenzie Etheridge. So, Mackenzie, we're so glad you're here. Will you tell everybody a little bit about what you do on the team?
Sure. So I am super excited to be here. I work a little bit more behind the scenes. I'm Mary Cheatham's executive coordinator. So I'm the one kind of keeping her schedule and emails, making sure she's organized and ready to go. I also manage our charitable arm, MC Carey Gives, which is why I'm here today, talking about this awesome event with Braxton here. But yeah, really excited.
Yay. Okay. Well, the world would not turn without Mackenzie, so we're happy that she's here. And
Yeah,
Braxton,
yeah,
we are so happy to have you this morning. So, Braxton, tell us a little bit about your connection to the Fins and Feathers event and really to the McKeel family and to Buddy McKeel.
yeah. So first off, thanks for having me. Love being on the show. I was a huge fan of the show when you guys first started it. Good friends with Beg, and I told her it was always my dream to get on the show. So getting to do it this many times is like just a super dream. So, but no, the McKeel family is very near and dear to my heart. I knew Buddy before I knew any of them. Buddy started going to my church some years ago and was placed into a community group that I was leading. And yeah, we just hit it off. We had similar interests. We both love sports, both love basketball, fishing. So we just became friends. And so obviously, after he tragically passed, I got to meet his family. And be a integral part of that whole process and his service that we had at the church. And when they had the dream of kind of starting this scholarship fund, they asked me to just as a friend of his, just to be on the board and to help give this some leadership and some direction. And I do a lot. I work at Gramercy as the athletic director, and so I do a lot outside of that. But I told them when he passed, anything I could do ever to help their family because they're the sweetest people that I would try and do. So this is the role that I get to play, and I get to tell you about the events and be on camera. And I wish I could do more for them every day, but yeah, that's kind of my connection to the McKill family and to Buddy. So
Thank you, Braxton. Thank you. And so I think let's talk a little bit about the scholarship. And
yeah,
so, in Buddy's honor, there is now a scholarship that is for the children of first responders, right?
yeah,
And you
yeah.
guys just finished, as I understand, this past spring was the fourth annual, essentially, the awarding of these scholarships. And so, how many kids were blessed with a scholarship, and what was the total that was handed out this year, Braxton?
Yeah, so I've gotten to be a part of those scholarship nights. We go to the public schools around town in Carteret County because it is a Carteret County scholarship. And we get to be a part of those scholarship nights for those graduating seniors and to present them with the Buddy McKeel Scholarship for Children of First Responders is its official name. Last year, we gave $40,000 to 11
Wow.
students,
Wow.
which brought the total up in just 4 years to 35 recipients and $150,000.
Unbelievable.
That's
Incredible.
just for students in Carteret County. And the Fins and Feathers event and the hunt that they do, and then just the generosity of our community all goes into adding money to that fund. And then we basically just receive applications of children of first responders and give out as much money as we can to as many of them as we can. So big numbers, which is insane for a small community like this, but it's no surprise if you live in Carteret County that we are able to do that kind of thing. It's
I
awesome.
agree. And who wouldn't want to support that? I mean,
Yeah.
to support the children of first responders, which are just so important in every community and certainly in ours. So,
Yeah.
Mackenzie, I know you and I were talking earlier about some of the logistics about Fins and Feathers. Would you walk us through kind of what we know about it?
Yeah, so we are so excited. We have Pat McLaughlin, who is actually my former employer. I worked with him for about six
Oh,
years.
cool.
So he's going to be a keynote speaker there. Super excited for that. We got some musical entertainment, and I heard there might be a golf cart auction. Is that right?
There's been rumor of that. We'll see. We'll see.
I
What else
love
can you
that.
tell us, Braxton?
Well, I do
Okay.
know that Buddy's cousin is doing some of the music. He's a country music musician, or sorry, his cousin's doing the emceeing for the event, and then there's a country music musician coming named Michael Scott, who's from Swansboro. I haven't got to hear him live yet, but I've heard he's incredible. And they're expecting it to be big. I mean, this year the venue is bigger. They're doing it at the Civic Center from 5 to 8:30 on Saturday the 18th. Like we've never done it at a venue that big, and they really are pushing this year for the growth of all of it. The silent auction's huge. The events are big. There's tons of stuff for kids to do. It really is like if you've ever been, it's a super family oriented, like safe, fun environment with just some of the sweetest people you'll ever meet leading it. That goes all the way down from Buddy's parents, Renee and Gary, and all the way down to the friendly market servers who are there who just have the most realistic friendly name ever for a company because they are the friendly.
That's the
So,
truth.
yeah,
That's exactly right.
they'll be there doing their thing with food again, which is amazing because they do a great job. So yeah, it's a true like family event, and so if you don't have anything to do that Saturday and you have kids especially, and you're into Carteret County and serving and loving on people and having fun, it's a great place to be, and you'll get fed really well too. So
We're
Absolutely.
looking at the menu. So, having been to the event before, I can tell you exactly, Braxton. I mean, it really fills your cup, not to mention that it's delicious and fun and you learn something and you just feel like that you're giving back to the community because you are. So
yeah,
it's next Saturday, the 18th from 5 to 8:30 at the Civic Center. Friendly Market is doing the dinner, and you guys, they have like some different apps and things, and then they've got this, I think it said ravioli lasagna and all these sides and just deliciousness.
yeah,
Pat McLaughlin will be the speaker.
yeah.
Is it Mike
It's
Scott?
incredible.
Is that his name? The yep, the
Yeah,
country music. So there'll be some entertainment. And then, Braxton, I know you touched on this. The silent auction is always incredible. So, speaking of the Carteret County community, people donate just the most unbelievable things that you can go there and bid on, and you
Yeah.
can know that not only there are funds from the cost of your $50 ticket. Is that right, Braxton? It's 50
Yeah.
for adults and 20 for kids.
Hmm.
10 and under are free.
Hmm.
I mean, how about that? 10 and under are free.
Yeah.
But you know that proceeds from that will go towards these scholarships for the children of first responders. But then you've got these really cool things you can bid on, including maybe a golf cart, which I know you'll have to go and find out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Braxton, did
Yeah.
we miss anything?
No, honestly, I think just it's an interesting event because it is a scholarship fund in someone's memory. And Buddy obviously passed way too young, and it was a tragic situation. But it's a really unique event, Mary, because it doesn't feel like grief when you're there.
Mhm.
They do such a good job of it really being a positive memory because it's who Buddy was. I mean, he loved Carter County. He was so young and didn't get to live here as long as he would have, but he loved Carter County. He loved his family. He loved helping first responders, working for his dad. And this event just reeks of that. It reeks of like people who love Carter County, people who are so genuinely nice and kind, people who want to give back. And so, yes, I think that's sometimes something that can be missed is like you go there and you're not sure, like, am I supposed to be sad or grieving? Honestly, yes, in a way, because we miss Buddy. I know I miss him dearly. I have memories that come up on my phone often of him and trips that we did and times we were together and conversations we had and pictures we took. I had one this morning, actually, funny enough, that came up on my phone of a birthday dinner we did for some friends. And so it's, yes, it is hard, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful and it's so fun. And God always tries to give us the best weather for it, and it's just a great time. And so I think that you go into the event with certain thoughts, but honestly, you leave just with a smile on your face. And so I'm a big proponent of it. If you got nothing to do, go hang out, have fun, buy a ticket. It's totally worth it. It's a great time.
I agree. I second that. It's absolutely. And look, not just if you don't have anything to do, make plans. Plan to
Absolutely.
be there. It's such a great event. And
Yeah,
so we will drop details about how you can get your tickets in the comments below. And Braxton, before we let you go, Mackenzie, would you like to ask Braxton our final question?
Absolutely. I'm so excited. Braxton, you've been here before, but what
I've
is saving your life right now?
I've been in this hot seat before. Yeah. I love this question. It's obviously one of the things I look forward to most on y'all show. I've given many different answers to the years, but man, I will tell you this: since the last time I was on this show to now, so much of my life has changed, and it has honestly been just a hard season of my life. And so I would say this: as you get older, I'm 31 years old, and as you get older, you feel like you're getting less and less dependent on your parents. Um, I have kids of my own, and they're 6 and 5. They're awesome. But this past year, I think what I would say is saving my life right now is the relationship I have with my parents, which is cool because I saw that in Buddy. I saw how much he loved his parents. I saw how much he loved his grandparents, even as he was getting older. And I feel like a lot of people try and get more and more independent from them, from your parents, from your family, the older you get. But I have really had to lean on my family this year. And my family has been a rock for me. And so I would say that my mom and dad, shout out to John and Kathy, who knows if they even or will watch this. But they have been saving my life. They have been a rock for me to stand on. They've been fun for me. They've taken me places that I didn't think I'd get to go. They've taken me out of town when I needed it, and they've just been a great help to me. So I'd say that is my answer for this year. Who knows what it'll be next year? But for this
Well,
year,
that's
it's
a great one.
the old mom and dad
Great
for
one,
the
Braxton. That's so good.
yeah.
Always count on mom and dad.
I know. I love that. Well, we appreciate it, Braxton. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks for
Thank
being with
you.
the showcase the event every year. We're really grateful. So
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Okay, we will see you next Saturday, the 18th.
yeah,
Thanks so
appreciate you.
much for being here.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye, Braxton.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Happy Friday, everybody. Okay, Mac.
All right.
Amazing. Amazing.
Great. We did it. We survived.
I know. It's exactly right. We could have asked each other what's saving our life, but I think we're
That's fine.
great. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I couldn't tell whether or not you knew to remove him, and then I was just like, we'll just call it. We're just gonna call
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That was good. I feel like we kind of stayed on track.
I think it was good. It was good. Yes.
It was short and sweet.
That's how it should be.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay.